How's it going, guys? What you'll see today is sort of a blast from the past, so to speak. It's some Battlefield 3 recon highlights featuring, of course, my favorite sniper rifle in the Battlefield series dating back for basically, because I started in Bad Company 2, and all of the subsequent Battlefields that have come before after that. My favorite sniper rifle is the Battlefield 3 M98B. You can tell I hadn't played Battlefield 3 in a few months now, and if you don't know, I'll say it really quick. Origin on PC at least is basically giving away Battlefield 3 for free. I believe it's until June 3rd. So if you don't have a copy of it, or you just feel like firing it up again, just re-download it, play it again. But they're giving it away for free until June 3rd. And there's no strings. It's not one of those free trial or part like week-long trials that you have to give it back after. If you download it before June 3rd, it's yours permanently. It's yours to keep, yours to enjoy. So go and get it if you don't have it. It's getting Battlefield 3 for free. And of course, going back to what I was saying, this will be some recon highlights featuring my favorite sniper rifle of all time. Like I said, the M98B of Battlefield 3. I do like the M98B in Battlefield 4 as well. Don't get me wrong, but the 3 is just, look at it, it's just more crisp, and I like the style of it more too. I love that 8x scope, or the 12x scope as well. So that helps a lot. And my sidearm, of course, is the Rex. I don't know why they added more screen shake or they tampered with the stats of the Rex. I didn't feel it was overpowered in Battlefield 3, so I think any changes that were put forth into Battlefield 4, to me, were completely unnecessary. They should have just left it the way it was. Everyone can go to town. Even the Magnum was fine, too. Like, I understand their point was probably that those two were the clear definitive best after they nerfed the Rafika, but I don't know. I just would have left it the same. I found it the most fun. Later on, of course, in the clips, what you'll see as well, I see that guy on the run. The first time I've ever done this, of course, was the second match back after not playing for months. In one match, and you'll see the highlights of it, I take out 3 chopper pilots in one round, which was a lot of fun. I'll post that match separately as well, or at least the highlights of that separate match. They'll might be 4-minute highlights. I'll post them down the road, of course, if you want to see more Battlefield 3 footage, because with that Origin giveaway that they're doing, I find the servers are a lot more populated. You can definitely enjoy your play on them. So, and Rush is back. I was going to play more Battlefield 3 a couple weeks ago. I reinstalled it, had a look, but I found for the most part that the servers weren't populated, especially in Rush. It was just a few Conquest servers, and I don't feel like playing Conquest in Battlefield 3. I really enjoy Rush. On the contrary, at the opposite, Battlefield 4 Rush isn't as enjoyable to me. Battlefield 3 Rush is my favorite mode. So I fired it back up. Those servers are full, and I'll try and post more of this. And of course, if you want to see more, I just burped. Of course, if you want to see more, let me know. And there's the first of 3. Well, this is the first of 3 chopper pilots to be shot out in the highlights. And I'll post that match separate. What I also had an idea of doing recently is if you guys are still playing on Battlefield 3 and you haven't uninstalled it, and I suppose I could do it for Battlefield 4 as well. It would just take the proper time to find a server that isn't completely full and populated. Plus, you can't really join in a lot of lobbies the same way. I was thinking what I could do, because I know I've been saying this for a long time and I never end up following through because my schedule's busy, or I can't really find the time or the proper lazy planning to do it. But I was thinking, especially for Battlefield 3, that if I could find a server that wasn't too populated, what I can do is use Google Plus to notify you guys of a particular server that I'll be playing in for maybe, say, 2-3 hours. And you guys can join and play alongside me. And if ideally, if it's an empty server, then if enough people see the message, we could start to populate it. So say 10 to 12 people come in, then hopefully that'll be enough to populate the server, even if I didn't have enough subscribers to completely fill the lobby. But I'll see how that goes. Let me know again if you're interested in that. And let me know if you're interested in doing it for Battlefield 4 as well, and I'll do my best with regard to trying to find a server and telling you guys when I'll be playing in it. Because a lot of the time I don't really have set servers. I just play, and how it turns out is how it turns out. But yes, summing it up real quick, Origin's having that free load, or they're giving it away for free, so basically go get your copy. And if you want to play alongside me, if I find the servers and the time, because I'll be busy coming up as of late, because school ended close to a month ago, but I have been job searching, and I've found a construction job for the summer that'll be full-time hours. And of course I play football and basketball in my sort of for fun leagues now, and I'll be joining up with those. So Of course, like a lot of people have asked me questions, and I do plan on continuing to post all summer. 17,000 subscribers, I built up a good base, so there's no way I want to completely stop uploading. But with the nice weather and the fact that I'll be busy, I might not be able to post all the time. I don't post all every day anyway. But you might only see 1-2 a week as opposed to like the 3 or 4 that I've been on for the last couple weeks or a month or so. So that's just a heads up warning. More news too, because I don't really have much else to talk about for this particular Recon highlights commentary in an older game. I do plan on posting a sort of Q&A with regard to Battlefield 4 Recon highlights. Those ones I feel are a lot more entertaining, but it's subjective. You guys might find any Battlefield 3 style more entertaining than 4, and that's fine. But basically, in the next coming weeks, you'll see a lot more Battlefield 3 and 4 footage split. Of course, because E3 will be coming up, I'll probably give you guys an idea of what I'd be planning on doing in the future too. I will be playing that new Borderlands game that comes out down the road. I did plan on posting GTA 5 footage, the problem being that it's not out for PC and I don't really have another console to play it on. I still have my 360 somewhere, but I haven't actually touched the thing since I basically got my PC last year. So I don't really have an awful lot to go with on that. Plus, I mean, you buy a nearly $2,000 PC. There's no way you want to play GTA on a 360. You'd much rather go it on your GTX 770 here. But in addition to that, if Destiny ever comes out for PC, I will be playing that too. I'm a big fan of the Halo series, despite not actually being very experienced or good with it. But if it eventually does come for PC, I absolutely will be playing that. So Destiny, Borderlands, GTA 5, and maybe some others thrown in along the way. I'm not completely sure I'd like to play Arma, but because the problem with the Arma and the DayZ series I find for me is that I don't know a lot of people on PC. I don't really know a lot of other YouTubers either, and that's the problem, because when I switched over to PC from console, most of my friends either didn't bother buying a next-gen console yet, or they didn't switch to PC at all, so I only know a few people that are actually playing on PC right now, and a lot of the time they don't want to play Battlefield 4. So a lot of the time I'm stuck going solo, kicking ass by myself, which is fine. It's no problem. I still have fun doing it, but as I'm sure most of you already know out there, there's no substitute for playing alongside people that you actually enjoy playing with. And you can make shitty jokes and all that all you want as you play. So that's ideally a fun part because the other thing too is I was also thinking of maybe getting a console down the road, like a PS4 down the road, just because a lot of my friends will have it. And that, because I didn't want to. I spent a lot of money on the PC and I enjoy PC gaming. But getting a console would give me access to the exclusives. Plus, on top of that, I'd be able to play with not only people that are on PS4, but mostly my friends. But that's something not really definitive. I'm just spitballing. And lastly, I get a lot of questions a lot of the time about people trying to add me. And the reason why I don't add a lot of people that I don't know is because I've had terrible experiences before in the past. People yelling racist commentary, swearing, getting in my way, blowing up vehicles, chasing me around, giving away my positioning. If I say no, I'm playing with my friends, they throw a huge temper tantrum and go nuts in the chat. And I don't know, a bad experience in the past have sort of soured me now. But I guess if I opened up lobbies to play in, like I said earlier in the video, we'll see how that goes. But be prepared for more Battlefield 3 and 4 Recon highlights coming up in the future, and that's basically to sum it up. Hope you enjoyed these Battlefield 3 highlights, and well, there'll be more to come. See you guys later.